CQ contest, CQ contest. Here is Whiskey Zero, Echo, Echo, Echo. Whiskey Zero, Echo, Echo, Echo for the School Club Roundup. Kilo 2 Lima station, again please. Kilo 2 Lima Golf Mike, you are a 5555 into a school station in Mike Oscar. QSL, thank you for Colorado and 73s. Here is Whiskey Zero, Echo, Echo, Echo for the School Club Roundup, QRZ. CQ contest, CQ contest. Here is Whiskey Zero, Echo, Echo, Echo. Whiskey Zero, Echo, 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 calling CQ contest for the School Club Roundup.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Kilo 4, November Alpha Uniform.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, you are 5959 into a school station in Mike Oscar.
Thank you, Missouri. I'm an individual. My name is Nate. You're 59. I am portable, stationary.
QSL, thank you for the contact, and 73s.
73.
Here is Whiskey Zero, Echo, Echo, Echo for the School Club Roundup, QRZ.
Yes, I got a bug out a little bit, y'all. November 4th, Tango Victor Victor N4 TVD for School Club Roundup. Any station, come on in.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Hey, Nate, come on here. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. How you doing?
I'm great, Vicki. I'm doing a live stream, so I'll get you in the log there. And what is the call sign for your school?
The club call sign is November 4, Tango Victor Victor, the STEM Amateur Radio Club in Lancaster, South Carolina. We have no borders, so we can go anywhere. And the personal call sign here is Alpha Delta India 83I, and we are participating in the February issue of the ARRL School Club Roundup. Roger?
Roger, Roger. You're 5 and 7 here, Vicki. North Charlotte in a gravel parking lot, portable.
Which parking lot are you in there, Nate?
Well, I will keep that anonymous since I'm doing a live stream. I don't want anybody to come up here and throw a water balloon at my car.
Oh, man, he's under covert operation in the gravel driveway in Charlotte, North Carolina. The call sign is beep. No matter that beep, I'll black out your call sign. Nate, you're doing a good job, my friend.
Thanks, Vicki. What's my report, please?
I got to give you about a 5'7", 57. I was going to ask you what your setup is, if you don't mind.
Sure, Vicki. It's a Yaesu FT891, 100 watts with a tuner, 17-foot chameleon whip, 3 radials sitting in the car here.
Very good, very good. Well, I'm on the FTDX-10, in-fan halfway, up warming about 55 feet. And right now I'm dropping her down to 25 boosters, 25 watts. How copy?
Well, you're still 5'3", 5'4", with 25 watts.
Yeah, we're going to drop her down to 25 boosters.
Yeah, Vicki, you dropped down in the noise, but thanks for the School Club Roundup. November 4, Tango Victor Victor. Love the STEM Radio Amateur Club. 73.
All right, I'm back up to about 50 watts now, buddy. I got you in here. Appreciate you contributing to the STEM Radio Club School Club Roundup. Thank you, Nate.
Hey, good to catch you again. 73.
November 4, Tango Victor Victor. Going to wrap it up here in a little bit. November 4.
You're right, it's real noisy, but I could hear some guy from Florida loud and clear, so I guess he's saying...
We've had in the last couple of weeks, I would have never guessed that, but that's radio.
Well, that's good to know. Last week I couldn't hear Jim, and I was wondering if I had moved my antenna, I was wondering why. And then he...
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? CQ 7278. CQ and standing by. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo W4 NDK CQ. I think there might be a broadcast station nearby. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo CQ and standing by. (7278) 7278 megahertz, CQ. The band is really noisy. There's some adjacent stations. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Does anyone copy? CQ and standing by. CQ CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4 NDK, W4 November Delta Kilo, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. Is the frequency in use? Let's try this. 7290, 7290. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo in the rain, CQ and standing by.
Copy.
CQ, 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 72885. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is W4 NDK, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
Kilo 0, Oscar, Tango, Charlie.
Kilo 0, Oscar, Tango, Charlie.
QSL, I have you a 5-7 this evening in Minnesota.
Yes, Troy, is that correct? Ronald, is that no, actually, Tyler. Tyler, is that correct? Okay, you dropped down to about a 52 to 52, but you were 5'7". You were 5'7". You're now a 52. Thanks for the contact, Tyler. Yes, sir. 73, 73. Trying to get the heat on here in the car. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ, 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 W4 NDK, CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. Band's kind of short tonight because I just talked to somebody across town. CQ, 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 Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. But I did get Missouri. CQ and standing by. I'm on 7288.5, 7288.5, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, 7288.5, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. Let me try this a little bit longer here. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, from the mobile, the gravel parking lot here, North Charlotte, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4 NDK, CQ. CQ, CQ, this is Go Amateur Radio, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo on 7288.5. Make sure the screen is showing on the radio. This is W4NDK, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 this is W4NDK, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 Whiskey 4, NDK, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. Hey Hollywood, is my mic a little bit too hot? I turned the gain down and I turned down the processor. Okay, I guess the bands are really bad. Let me see if I can get one more. I got Vicky right across the city at the STEM Amateur Radio Club at School Club Roundup. I know her well, 83I. But and I got Ohio. I'm not sure what's going on. This is Whiskey 4 NDK, CQ, and standing by. Let me do a little hunting here.
Super, very good. Your signal came up very good, Jim. Your station's working great this evening. With 24 degrees going up to 29, or was up to 29. Northeast winds at 8, 66% humidity. And
higher today, and there's a question and a response. You know, that S-base column that's in there.
Cable 409, India Papa Foxtrot, UR 5555 into a school station in Mike Oscar.
Cabinet.
Close to
Some folks. So, anyway, anything else new to report from Tennessee, sir?
No, not really. I'm also monitoring a local to Ethernet that actually takes place down by our new property. So,
catching you over on my end.
Is the frequency in use?
5 in Texas.
All right, you're a 5555 into Mike Oscar.
Says he's in Sony headphones. I got a question for you. Do you have a
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use?
Harry and Tim, both of you are coming in good. The noise is here too. Probably is the weather conditions. Anybody else checking in with our early birds tonight?
You can feel free to stop by and take care of it.
Is the frequency in use? CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, 7263. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, 7263, CQ. CQ. Try again, please.
Kilo, this is November 9, Tango Whiskey Fox. Do you copy?
November 9, Tango Whiskey Fox.
Yeah, the name here is Gene Golf. Echo, November Echo. November 9, Tango Whiskey Fox, N9 TWF in Northwest Indiana. Over.
Okay, thank you very much, Gene. Nice to meet you. You're 5'7" in North Carolina.
All right, likewise. You're around that area too, or around 5'6", 5'7". What's the name there?
Name is Nate, November Alpha Tango Echo. And it's good to get you in the log, Gene. What are you running there?
I'm running 100 watts right now into a extended depth antenna. Dipole. I'm able to load it up on all the bands. So, very good. So what are you running there, Nate? This is N9 TWF.
Yes, Gene, I'm running a Yaesu FT891, a 17-foot chameleon whip. I'm in my car, portable but stationary, in a gravel parking lot in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, very nice. You're running that new mobile rig, the 891. My brother just bought one of those. How do you like it?
Oh, I do like it. I've had it for a while, and I used to have two of them. I sold one of them. But, yeah, I've got it hooked directly into the audio, the USB port on my laptop. I'm doing a live stream, and I enjoy it. It's fun to operate portable with.
Well, the band is shifting around a little bit. You went down into the noise level, which is around 3S units. Are you stationary or are you moving, Nate? I think you said you were stationary?
I'm stationary. It's storming. It was raining pretty hard here. Over.
The rain shouldn't matter, but the conditions usually do matter. But the rain probably won't matter much. I'm running 100 watts. Let me look at your S-meter reading. Let me bump it up a little bit. Put the amplifier on this one.
Yeah, the band is shifting around. The ions are moving around in the atmosphere. You are going down to a S1. And S1, you went from a 7 to a 5 to a 1, and you'll go back up in a second, too.
Yeah, well, in a minute here, the amplifier will warm up, and we'll see what it does. So yeah, you went down into the noise, but you're coming over the noise level. So what antenna are you using on the mobile? I'm curious, what antenna? Over.
This is the Chameleon 17-foot collapsible whip. It's a telescopic whip, and I'm using a Wolf River coil for 40 meters, and it's on a hood hinge mount, a ditch light mount on the front right of the car, and I've got 3 radials out. Over.
Oh, very good. Now I'm putting out just over a kilowatt, so this might help a little bit. What do you see on your meter? Over.
I see a S5, over.
There you go. Yep. It helps a little bit when the conditions get a little sketchy. So I am running you through a DSP speaker, which cleans up some of the noise, Nate. How is the noise canceling on that 891 unit? Does it have noise canceling? I know very little about it. Over.
Yeah, it has DNR on it, but it works okay when it's just me. But if I'm streaming like I am to YouTube, it sounds better for the viewers just to hear the natural audio coming out of the transceiver instead of DNR. DNR kind of muffles it. It makes it sound like it's sort of underwater. Over.
Yeah, some of the processing will do that. It sounds like you got your head in a bucket, so to speak. Over.
Yep, QSL. Yeah, if you want to hear your good audio, it sounds great. You can go to Go Amateur Radio on YouTube and hear it. Over.
Oh, okay. How do you hear your own audio? How does that work?
You just go to YouTube or Google and look up Go Amateur Radio, and then click on my channel, and you'll see the live stream, and you just watch it.
All right, I'm writing that down. GoAmateurRadio.com, is that correct?
Negative. YouTube.com. And then search for the channel called Go Amateur Radio.
Oh, okay, YouTube.com, and then go to the Go Amateur Radio. Gotcha, and then put your call sign in, correct?
Yep, or you just look at the most recent live stream and you'll see, I'll put your call sign in the description tomorrow, so you can just search up on Google by your call sign and it'll pull up the video historically. But if you want to watch it live, you can go to it now and just look up Go Amateur Radio, or you can look up my call sign. You'll see my videos. Well, that's excellent, Gene. Nice to hear somebody in Indiana. You're sounding great with the amp. I'm going to see if I can I usually try to get about 10 contacts in an hour and a half when I'm sitting out here. I'm waiting for somebody in the parking lot, and then I got to tear down everything and by 9:30 Eastern, I got to get out of here to pick her up. So I got to get all these wires. I've got the audio wires and everything hooked in, so I got to break it down and take the antenna off the car. But you sound very good. You're excellent signal. Thank you for finding me here, as I'm calling CQ. Over.
All right, Nate. Nice to chat with you. And you're at about S unit. Make that 5 S units with no preamp on. I usually don't use the preamp, so it gives it a more straightforward reading. So no preamp on, right around 5 S units here. 73 to you, Nate. This is N9TWF. Have a good evening.
Yes, N9TWF. You're welcome to hang around. I'm going to see if I can get 6 more, and you can grab them too. I'm just going to grab some call signs. If you'd like to stick around, you're welcome to. Yeah, that was November 9, Tango Whiskey Foxtrot. In Indiana, that was Gene. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. turn the engine off. That cut down on some of the noise.
CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
CQ on 7263, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, stationary mobile gravel parking lot in North Charlotte, streaming CQ and standing by. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, and standing by. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, and standing by.
This is Kilowatt, America's...
CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. Is this frequency used? Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey Echo.
You are 5-9 in Papa Alpha, Pennsylvania.
Copy that. You're a 5x9 into India, November. Thanks for the second band.
And the name here is Ron, Romeo Oscar, November 73. My brother lives in West Lafayette and went to Purdue, 73.
73, Whiskey 9, Yankee Bravo, QRZ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
DCSR. November 0, Mike India Charlie. You're 4 and 9 in Indiana, India, November.
Copy the 4-9, I am 5 and plus
20, 59 plus 20, south from Missouri, remote. South central Missouri, remote.
All right, thanks for the contact. 73, Whiskey 9, Yankee Bravo, QRZ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilo.
Whiskey 9, Yankee Bravo, QRZ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilo.
Kilo 0 Sierra, Kilo Sierra, you're a 5 and 9 into India November. We're a school club. Thanks for the second band. 73 is Whiskey 9, Yankee Bravo, QRZ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilowatt.
Was there a station ending in NIN?
Whiskey 8, November, India, November, Arlington, Ohio.
All right, you're 5 and 9 into India November. Can I get a signal report?
Hard to tell because I'm getting a lot of QRM right now, but you're about a 5 by 5.
All right, thanks for the contact. 73, Whiskey 9, Yankee Bravo, QRZ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilowatt.
Kilo Juliet 5, India Charlie Golf. You're 5 and 9 into India November.
USA, you're 5-7 into Houston, Texas.
Thanks for the contact. 73, Whiskey 9, Yankee Bravo, QRZ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilowatt.
Sierra.
QRZ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilo.
4, Mike Hotel.
Whiskey 4, NDK.
QRZ.
Whiskey 4, NDK, November Delta, Kilo.
Station ending in Sierra Radio. Copy that. You're 5 and 9 into India November.
Here comes a broadcast station.
4, Tango, Quebec. All right, copy that. 5-7. You're a 5-9 into India November. Thanks for the contact. 73 is Whiskey 9, Yankee Bravo, QRZ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilo.
You're an Alpha Zulu X-ray. Copy that. Kilo Quebec 4, Delta Zulu X-ray. You're a 5 and 9 into India November. We're a school club. All right, thanks for the contact. 73 is Whiskey 9, Yankee Bravo, QRZ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilowatt.
Sierra.
Whiskey Delta 4 station.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilo.
Hotel, Sierra.
Whiskey Delta 4 station. Call sign one more time, but you're 5 and 9 into India November.
Okay, QSL. Call is Whiskey Delta 4, Mike Hotel, Sierra. Mike Hotel, Sierra. You're 5-9 near Birmingham, Alabama.
All right, copy that. 5-9 into Alpha Lima. Just check your call sign one more time. That's Whiskey Delta 4, Mike Hotel, Sierra, QSL.
QSL.
73 is Whiskey 9, Yankee Bravo, QRZ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilo.
November Delta, Sierra.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilowatt.
Copy that. Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilowatt. You're a 5 and 9 into India November.
5 and 9, North Carolina.
Copy that was a 5 by 9 into November Charlie, QSL.
QSL.
Thanks for the contact. 73 is Whiskey 9, Yankee Bravo, QRZ.
It's by a company called E Antennas.
Okay, I'm clear. 73, W4 NDK, closing down the stream.